Pussy tighter than a clown. Down. Hard-headed nigga ain't no mound. Down. Head harder than a fucking round. Down. You gon' see me pull up in that lounge. Scrum. Baby got a big ass booty and move like.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I thought about making this a new series or whatever, just random ass thoughts or opinions that I have. I don't know, I may change my mind, I may not change my mind about some of them. I don't know, but here's a video nobody asked for. I feel like some of y'all go to college for like the dumbest reasons, and I mean like the dumbest fucking reasons, cause to be honest, I don't know, I feel like some of these majors that y'all go to school for, it just doesn't make any sense, or you don't exactly need to go to college for. And then not only that, I feel like some of y'all just go to school, just say you went to school, and it's just honestly a waste of money, waste of time, energy, and then some of y'all just go there for the parties and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, take me for example. Now, I am a person who loves art. I love art, all things art, but I knew for a fact that I'm not gonna be going to school for fucking art. Like, I don't know, I just feel like that's more of a hobby thing to do, depending on where you are, like where you're located. Like, I live in a small town, and what's mostly available are like jobs that are gonna be pretty much like directed towards like the medical field and stuff like that. It doesn't make any sense to me to go to school for anything art related when this isn't even like a big enough town to where or city, you know, for me to really be doing something with it. I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible, but it just doesn't make any sense. I feel like you have to be smart because what the fuck can I do, you know, going to school for art and there's nothing really, you know, that caters to that. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You just really had to be smart about the shit. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I feel like there are so many people who have, you know, different type of degrees and stuff, and they aren't able to use them, or they pick something that's just so out the way, and nothing caters to it from where they're from. So they're gonna have to move. I mean, unless you already plan on moving in the first place, but if you don't plan on moving anywhere that helps, like, that goes along with what you went to school for, why even bother? Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion, to be honest. I don't know if it's just me, but certain names, like, give me the fucking ick. Like, that's so bad to say. Like, I don't know. Like, certain names, like, I just fucking hate so bad. Like, don't come up and talk to me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, after hearing certain fucking names, that shit just disgusts me. Like, that sounds so fucking childish and petty. But I'm like, ugh, like, your name is what, bruh? Like, get the fuck away from me. Especially, like, these new age parents now. Like, these fucking names that y'all are giving these fucking babies is just real deal like pissing me off. Like, shit real deal it's so fucking childish. Like, you're not naming a designer fucking bulldog. Like, bitch, this is a fucking child. Like, this is gonna grow up to an adult. Like, this motherfucker's gonna be probably in a fucking 70s. Like, that shit is crazy as fuck to me. Like, do you know how many, like, Dior's we have?
And I'm looking at his name, right? Absidy. And I was like, why don't we just keep going for all of the other 6 kids? So the next kid would be named Defgahai, which I really like that one, followed by Jake Lamanop, and then course.
Like, are gonna be going to fucking kindergarten? I mean, shit already now. Like, that shit is fucking wild. Like, certain names, or I don't know, like, if a guy comes up to me and his name don't match him, like, his name just sounds so fucking corny. Like, I'm like, Brian, attracted no more. Like, hell no. Like, don't come up to me talking to me and you looking good as shit. Your name is like fucking Edward. Like, that shit, like, nah, bro. Like, that shit is not flying with me. Like, get the fuck away from me. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. They're so childish, but I can't. Like, I don't know. That's so bad, but I can't. Okay, now I know this might be a little outlandish, but I don't be giving a fuck. If I pass away first for my partner, bitch, you mine forever. Like, I don't give a fuck. Cause motherfucker, I find that you move on, I'm hunting you and that bitch. Like, I don't be giving a fuck. Like, motherfucker, you are mine. God damn it, I don't give a fuck. And the let me find out a bitch to my son. Oh, you need a shoulder to cry on. Bitch, I'm gonna have both y'all crying, motherfucker. I find out y'all together. Don't even play me like that, bitch. Even if I got a motherfucking rise up out that motherfucking coffin hoe, it's up. I don't give a fuck. Say it when I see it, goddammit. Don't eat me up, but people who say they like Hennessy are fucking liars. I don't give a goddamn damn. I don't give a fuck if they was to drink 10 bottles of that shit in my fucking face. You are a liar if you say you like Hennessy. There is no fucking way you actually enjoy that shit. That's fucking motor oil and fucking battery acid mixed together. Like, I don't know. That's something a fucking caveman would probably fucking drink. I don't know, bro. That shit is absolutely disgusting. Like, that shit right there is worse than fucking crispy ass McDonald's Sprite. Like, that shit will electrocute your goddamn system. I'm sorry, that is disgusting. I can't. Every time I've drunk Hennessy, I've always felt so sick to my stomach. Like, I feel like people who drink it just be playing follow the leader just because they see other people drinking that shit, or just simply because, like, it's like the cheapest thing that they can probably get. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I really don't get the hype. And then it's like when I be seeing people, like, especially black people, be like promoting that shit or like using it for certain shit. Like, I seen fucking Hennessy gummies. Like, bitch, what? That sounds that sounds so fucking foul. Like that. I'm sorry. That's disgusting. Or just putting anything or mixing anything with Hennessy. I'm sorry, but you'll probably your fucking drawers probably stand up in the corner if you drink that shit. I'm sorry. That shit is disgusting. Nobody's changing my mind. I refuse to believe it ever. Like, that shit will forever be disgusting to me. I feel like Hennessy hit the black community worse than goddamn crack. Goddamn. Next thing is, I would say, like, those super duper, like, super duper 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 full volume lashes that y'all be getting. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like it's honestly a waste, to be honest. Like, I get it, it's your money, you want to spend it, but it just feels like it's so damn ridiculous to me. It just doesn't make any sense. I never understood the hype about getting them this full to the extent to where, like, you can barely open your eyes. Because already after you get your lashes done, you try to open your eyes and shit. Your eyes are watery, but when I'm looking at videos of these girls getting them done, they always had the comments on. Like, they always have the comments on because they know people gonna be eating their ass up. Like, get your money, but it's just like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, what is the purpose of them being that super full? I just feel like at that point, I feel like they're just gonna be, like, in the way if you're doing, like, some shit, like, if you're wearing glasses and shit, like, if they're super full and thick like that, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, lashes in general are supposed to keep out dust and debris, like your natural lashes, but, bitch, are you trying to, like, keep a punch out? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. It just looks so damn tacky and goofy. Like, I don't give a damn how pretty you are. That shit it looks goofy as fuck. Like, take that shit off. I will never be able to grasp secretly hating somebody but pretending to be their friend. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me at all. Like, there's no way you have that much time, patience, in the fucking world to do some shit like that. Like, that's some real fanned out behavior type shit. Like, I had something similar happen to me. Like, so much shit happened to me after my birthday, like, which is why it took me so long just to put out that damn video. I'm gonna probably do a life update, but so much shit has happened, but that shit will never make sense to me. Like, the ultimate dick riding, like, if you will, like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, that, I got better shit to do than do shit like that. I will never understand you bitches. Like, how the fuck do you just sleep at night knowing that you don't like somebody, but you're in their face, you're monitoring them, like, and then after a while, like, you can't stand this bitch so much, then, the fucking mask starts to, like, slip a little bit. That's too fucking much. Like, that's too much fucking energy. I I would never have that much fucking time on my hands to do something like that, ever. And then y'all bitches be grown doing that shit. Grown as fuck. I don't know if it's just me or what, but I really cannot stand it when people kiss babies in the fucking mouth. Like, that is so disgusting. Stop doing that shit. Like, I know what the fuck you doing in your spare time. Even if it's your own kid, stop doing that shit. I don't care if you brush your teeth, all that. Stop that shit. Somebody be out here smoking Black and Miles, dick, everything. Stop doing that shit. And then stop handing your babies off to other people, passing them around like a fucking blunt. And then I hate it when other people, like, feel the need to kiss babies in their fucking mouth. Like, it's one thing, like, kiss them on the cheek. Even that, like, that already irritate me. Because when I kiss babies, I kiss them on their, like, their hand or their shoulder, nowhere near their face. Stop doing that shit. That's fucking disgusting. Like, their immune system, I don't give a damn how old they are. Stop doing that shit. And now that's fucking weird. Like, why the fucking mouth directly in their mouth? That's fucking disgusting. Stop doing that shit. Like, that shit irritates me like none other. Like, I remember I seen my cousin doing that shit. Like, and her baby was so fucking, like, this fucking baby is brand spanking fucking new. God damn it. It still got a placenta perm on it. You're kissing this baby directly in the fucking mouth. And this bitch do all type of shit. Like, stop doing that shit. It's fucking gross. Ooh, my homegirl probably gonna eat me after this shit. But I'm sorry. Michael B. Jordan is not that damn fine. There, I said it. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I hear it. I hear it. I don't know. I just don't get the hype. Like, he's cute, but I don't know. Like, fine? I don't know. Like I just never saw it. Like I never saw it. Like I don't know, maybe like slightly attractive sometimes to me, but I don't know. I just cannot. I don't know. I just cannot get behind it. Like there's so many mainstream men that I don't find attractive whatsoever, and other people just are fucking head over heels for them. And he's one of those people. Like I have a couple more, but I can't think of their names off the top of my damn head. But he just came to mind because I just don't see the hype. Like I don't. I don't know who's somebody who's pretty famous and popular that y'all think isn't that fine. Like, let me know. I don't think I'm gonna ever change my mind on this, but I don't like white toes. I never did. I never got the hype. Like, I don't get the hype. I feel like what color is it? Like this sheer baby pink? I feel like it looks better. Like I feel like it always looks better, or any color. Like I like to do different colors, but I think I've only had white toes maybe one time, maybe once or twice in my life, and I hated it. They don't look good. Like French tip, I do French tip, but I would never like. I don't know. Baby pink is just always for the win for me. Like I don't get the hype with white toes. They're just not that attractive to me. I feel like matte lipstick is very pointless to me. Never understood the hype, especially during like the King Kylie era, like 2016, all that stuff. I could never get behind it. Especially, it doesn't make any sense if you have a matte face, and then your lips are matte, and your lips are looking fucking dry and crusty. Like, I feel like they should be shiny. Like, that's just how I feel. It doesn't make any sense. They wanting your lips to always look dry. Like, the color is nice, but them looking dry, that shit is not appealing to me at all. And the same thing, like, what the fuck is going through y'all mind that y'all put makeup everywhere but your forehead? Like, you don't have to put a whole bunch of foundation on your forehead. You can just put a little bit. But none at all is crazy work. Like, that shit is crazy. That shit looks wild in real life. Like, you can definitely fucking tell. You can definitely fucking tell when there is no foundation on your fucking forehead. Stop doing that shit. I feel like a lot of women can agree on this, but they probably won't say it. But I feel like pregnancy does not look appealing to me, like, whatsoever. Like, the baby bump is so cute, but just everything that you have to go through with pregnancy, like, I feel like people take pregnancy as something just so easy to go through, simply because I feel like there are a lot of women out there who are willing to put their lives on the fucking line by giving, like, the most ungrateful ass motherfucker on the planet a baby. And I feel like that's too great of a fucking sacrifice for me to be doing it. Then it's just like growing up, seeing how like the things that pregnant women went through, or seeing like some of my friends grow up, they get pregnant, and how their dudes switch up on them. Like that shit is a fucking like nightmare. Like that's one of my worst fears ever. Getting pregnant and just going through fucking hell, or my partner switching up on me. And then on that, even it's not just that, like before you have the baby, when you have the baby inside you, and afterwards, there's just so many side effects. And then on top of that, like your body and all that stuff, it's just mentally, physically, that shit is draining. Like it's really like a fucking battle. And I hate the way that people, they pretty much treat it as if it's just something so easy to do when it's not. Because you have women who do that shit, are willing to give any and every fucking body out there a fucking baby just because they don't give a fuck. And that shit is just so scary to me. Like every day is something new that I'm finding out about pregnancy. I feel like if a lot of girls knew just to the extent of how fucking dangerous or what can happen to them during pregnancy, which I feel like they don't tell you on fucking purpose, because if a lot of women knew, they would think about it a lot more before they did it. Because that shit is crazy. Like, what the fuck do you mean you can lose all your fucking teeth from being pregnant? You can get a cracked fucking rib from your baby, like, kicking you on the stomach. You can fucking die. You can go blind. You can become allergic to shit that you've never been allergic to before. Like, what? What? Like, that shit, and then on top of that, the healing process once the baby's out and all that shit. That shit is no fucking joke to me. Like, pregnancy has never looked appealing to me. And even more than now, with the way that the world is treating pregnant women, or like the way that they treat our wombs, like we have no control over our own bodies, which is fucking crazy to me. Like that shit is beyond me. That shit looks more and more unappealing every fucking day, and it makes me think, I'm like, maybe I might not ever have kids, just simply because of the fact of the fear and what the fuck is going on with the world. Like, I just may be an auntie forever. Like, and it look kind of makes me sad because I want to be a mom, but that shit just looks so fucking unappealing to me. Like, every fucking day, it looks more and more unappealing to me. If I had the money, honestly, I would just get a surrogate. Like, I would just simply just get a surrogate. I know that sounds selfish as hell, but I don't give a fuck. If I had the money, I will only do surrogates to have my children. Like, I'm sorry, because I just like my body too much, and that's too much shit to be going through. I can't. Like, that's too big of a fucking sacrifice. And then it's like my biggest fear is like making that sacrifice for somebody just to switch up on me. And then it's like already women are usually like the sole caretaker. Hell no, I'm sorry. That's a big ass fucking risk. Like even if you're married and shit, a baby changes you, like changes everything. And then not only that, your life revolves around them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be selfish anymore. Like, everything has to be in schedule with them. Everything has to be aligned with them. And then the stories I be like reading this shit, or I be like seeing on TikTok, like makes it more and more unappealing every fucking day. Like this lady, like she was talking about how um, her sister's husband, she found out he was cheating on her after she had just like had a fucking baby. And then it's so crazy because she wasn't even ready for a baby, but he pretty much pressured her into having a baby, which is something I will never fucking do. I feel like that's one thing that I'm not compromising on. I feel like that's something that you both have to agree on. After he done pressured this fucking lady into having a baby, put her whole career on the hold, just to find out that this man was cheating on her with another bitch, and come to find out he was like, oh, I'm not ready to have a kid. This man literally pressured her into having a fucking baby. I'm sorry, I would crash the fuck out. You gotta die at that point. I'm sorry. Like, what? Are you fucking crazy? Like, you gotta die. That shit is, and people do shit like that every fucking day, and that's like something that lives in the back of my fucking mind. Like, you really don't know how people are until you, like, involve a baby in the equation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when some men say they don't like, plastic surgery or they don't like makeup, I feel like it all depends on the kind or the type. Like, for example, like birthday makeup, there's like the whole joking, like, oh, I don't like birthday makeup, even though birthday makeup can literally look like any fucking thing. But I think really is what they mean is like the big chunky sparkles and the, drastic looks, the drastic contour. And I think that's what they mean when they say they don't like birthday makeup, even though it doesn't have to be birthday makeup. That could just be any normal makeup looking like that. But really, I feel like they like makeup when it's more on the natural side because you have a lot of men out there who think natural makeup is no makeup at all. When that's not true. They just simply don't know what the fuck they're talking about, what they're looking at. Same thing with plastic surgery. If it looks good and it's not easy to spot, they'll think you're natural. Like they like it. But if you were to tell them, maybe they just might start saying shit like, oh, I don't like it. Now all of a sudden you don't like it. But I feel like they normally don't know what the fuck they're looking at and just only say shit and don't really mean it because they don't even know what the fuck they're looking at because sometimes it just depends on how it's done and the style. Like, for an example, like I used to get my lashes done, a lot. And I used to like kind of do them a little full, but then I started slowing down and I wanted them to be done, like more on a natural look. And when I did that, nobody could really fucking tell, especially men, they could never really tell. They just thought I had really long eyelashes, like natural eyelashes. And and they didn't fucking know that they were extensions. Simply just because they weren't like, super puffy, super voluminous, like they don't know what the fuck they're looking at or what the fuck they be talking about. Like hell, they don't even know what the fuck they be liking. You know what I'm saying? Even if you were to go to like their following and you show them like, oh, this person had surgery, this person has surgery, if it looks natural and good, they're gonna assume it's all natural until you show them like receipts. So really, I think it just depends on the style of things or how things are done. Pretty much, that's really honestly how I feel. I'm gonna need for y'all to start grabbing y'all motherfucking size when y'all are in the fucking store. There should be no reason why you a fucking medium or a large trying to fit your ass or something that you know them one's not your size, that's why all the motherfucking smalls and X smalls be fucking gone. Stop buying clothes that don't fucking fit y'all. That shit irritate my motherfucking soul, like, for real, for real. Like, it's already hard trying to find shit to fit. But for y'all to be squeezed y'all big ass in there, or y'all put it back after y'all done fucking stretch that bitch out, pisses me off. Grab your fucking size. Whoever is keeping Arby's and Burger King in business, bless your little funky ass soul, like for real. Like they are dependent on y'all, cause that shit is disgusting. Couldn't be me.
I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's. Oh my gosh. Really?
People who eat there, I definitely feel like y'all were the kids in elementary and middle school who used to flip y'all little eyelids open and shit. Like that shit is weird. Well, that's it for now, y'all. Let me know what y'all unpopular opinions are in the comment section. I'll be sure to like and follow, and I'll make another video.